Damn, this how we starting off? We got Spider-Man versus Electro from the not so new animated series. And without further ado, skis, let's get it. So as y'all just saw in this clip, niggas is already bugging off the edible. Now some of y'all may not have seen this show. This show is called Spider-Man, the new animated series of its time. They might need to call this the old animated series.
Damn, bro, that was mad funny.
Speaking of which, I gotta take y'all through the time machine. So in this episode of the show, Electro, aka my boy Max Dillon, that's his real name, he's getting clowned by some corny ass bullies. Like, no, seriously though, look at these dudes. They did this secret neighbor lodge society ass ritual thing just to trick Max.
You just got pranked, bro.
Max ends up getting sprayed with the blicky. Like, no, seriously. But it's just paintball guns, so y'all relax. Even though paintball is really hurt like a mug, though, I ain't gonna hold you. He runs out the party humiliated and got everybody laughing at him. That's just cold-blooded. I wouldn't take that. Like Max, he's just a cool dude, you know. Well, I don't know about cool. You know, he was just minding his business, trying to fit in and stuff. Just do what it do. But no, haters gotta hate. Like, you really get to college thinking it's gonna be a lot better than high school, but then you get there just to find out that niggas still don't know when to grow the fuck up. So then after Max gets humiliated, he climbs up this sign. You know, he mad and stuff that he just got sprayed with a bunch of paintballs. He gets mad, so then he chucks this bottle at this sign. He gets sprayed by whatever this weird liquid stuff is. It blows the fuck up, and then he gets zapped. Now look at my boy. He is an electrified freakazoid ass nigga. So fast forward back to modern day, but not really. Electro with his newfound powers is finna enact revenge on his ops for what they did to him.
I will have my revenge.
He ended up tossing his bully out the window and then finished him off by electrocuting him to death. He even hit dude with his own one-liner.
Sucks to be you.
So now Spider-Man pulls up to the block to save the day. Smelling that. Talking about some,
it's lights out time for you.
Lights out time, Static Man.
like, leave, bro. Just pack your bags and take your sweet corn with you. Anyways, Spider-Man jumps down and starts doing gymnastics. Like, he just straight up stunting on everybody in the crowd. He had an audience of impressionable college students, so you know he had to show up and show out. You know what I'm saying? Electro gets to spazzing out of control, and he gets his hands free from these little web things, because you know Spider-Man came and webbed him up, kept him from shooting at people, you know what I'm saying? After he does this little magic trick, Spider-Man gets the cracking on his ass.
Cute trick.
This pisses Max off, so he gets the blasting at him. Spider-Man elegantly dodges these electro blasts, and then he skippy peanut butters over to the next wall. Then Electro starts spamming him with electric key blasts, and then Spider-Man gets to flexing his Weave Nation membership card.
I understood that reference.
Cause you already know, you can't be Spider-Man and not be part of Weave Nation.
You're goddamn right.
He then leaps over to Max, and Max on my, back your punk ass up, nigga. And Spider-Man said, oh, for sure, I do it for you. He cocks his arm back and bing, fades him right in the jaw. He had bro doing the smoothest electric slide I've ever seen. But Spider-Man fading Electro has some drawbacks since Max is now made out of electricity, so when he hits him, it's gonna hurt a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Spider-Man gets 50 feet away from Max, still doing unnecessary ass backflips, and Max sends his ass in the house like he got curfew or something.
My back. Oh, my back.
He sent this nigga through shawty whole apartment window. Imagine you sitting there studying and then Spider-Man gets knocked through your whole window. Only in New York, fam. Now back to Max, who's trying to go back to cooking in the kitchen of sweet revengeance. He charging up for another attack on these innocent peeps over it. But no, Spider-Man pulls back up and said, no, set your bitch ass down with that shit. Then Max hits Spider-Man with the electrical powered reverse Uno card and almost sends his ass through a second window.
That was close.
Shit's getting crazy out here. Now you notice that Max has lost some of his powers when he was being dragged across the floor. So now he went big brain mode.
This is big brain time.
And flew up here and tore these power lines in half to get his strength back. I mean, I feel like that's kind of common sense though. I'm just saying, because he started looking evil as fuck when he went over there floating up there like that. I'm just saying. But he knew he was cooking though.
Let him.
I'm sitting here thinking he thought of a new fatality or something like that. Like, he went up on that boy Raid, you feel me? One thing wrong though with Max's little revenge scheme right here. Remember when I said niggas was bugging off the edibles at the beginning? I wasn't lying, because Max is so blinded by raids that he's actually going after the wrong people. I'm talking about this dude was dead ass hallucinating, bruh. He getting this spamming key blast at everybody cause he want the smoke with everybody. Cause apparently 86 and his bully wasn't enough. This nigga got people flying off the pavement on this nice Friday evening, mind you. Like, it's crazy. Tell me why this nigga Spider-Man come out of nowhere with this, excuse me, uppercut. Like, bro.
Excuse me.
He literally went over there and snuck this nigga. Literally. Max is just blasting niggas. He talking about,
Hey, yo, the pizza here.
Spider-Man had Electro believing he could fly way higher than he could. Look at this, bro. Just imagine if he punched like a regular person, though. Also, remember that every time Spider-Man punches Electro, that shit apparently hurts like a mug, so...
Seriously, ow!
So Spider-Man pull up again calling this nigga Sparky.
So, what's your deal, Sparky?
Like, bro, he gotta chill. And I'm sitting there like, what's up with the one-liners, dog?
Daddy, chill.
So Electro getting pissed again and gets to spamming them blasts yet again. It's only working on the civilians.
Emotional, damn it.
But remember, Spider-Man is, you know, Spider-Man. You can't be Spider-Man if you ain't a certified associate of Weave Nation. So bro gets the cha-cha slide and these Electro blasts, and then he jumps behind Max and hit him with a mean, hefty Mayweather left.
That's a lot of damage.
I also noticed that Spider-Man got on these web bandages or web boxing glove things to reduce the pain of the electricity, you know, when he goes in for a punch. I feel like that's pretty smart. I ain't gonna hold you. It's pretty good touches. So Electro goes flying into this wall, and this part right here always gets me. Spider-Man goes up to this dude and hits him with the two for flinching. Like, nah, that's legit crazy, bro, out here getting punked. But in all seriousness, Spider-Man finds out that Max has been turned into some freak of nature and tries to figure out what the freak going on with him. However, this dude is like beyond reasoning right now, and he ain't trying to hear it. So he clocks this dude with a shockwave, bop, and goes back to blasting the civilians. Spider-Man gets back to reality after being dazed and runs up and hits Max with the exclusive NFL draft tackle.
Where you just, oh!
Cause you know he doesn't really use his move like that, like ever. Like when you see Spider-Man like tackling people. So Spider-Man realized Max ain't trying to hear him out, but it's mainly cause it's the wrong place, wrong time, and he using the wrong choice of words. So with that established, Spider-Man grabs this wire from underground and jabs Max with it after a good minute of struggling because he was having a little bit of trouble. Max ain't go out before clawing this nigga Spider-Man. Like, sheesh, look at that mark, bruh. Like, dang, that hurt. Look at that claw, bruh. Like, you need to clip your nails, fool. But then the ops, cops. Nah, I was right the first time. The ops pull up on Spider-Man talking about some freeze.
Freeze!
And I'm like, didn't he just save y'all stupid ass niggas though?
Hello? Good guy, saved your butt.
Me? Like, this what I be talking about. This why I can't mess with 5-0, bro. Literally just save everybody. You talking about some freeze. Well, that's all for today, peeps. Subscribe for more, hit the bell, be the first one here for the next joint, and clock that thumbs up button if you enjoy it. We out this thing. You heard me?